How about that?
Okay, that worked very good, actually. Okay, guys, we are now... How do you sync your videos if you don't do it like that?
I sync it in post.
Like, you just sync it up with what happens to be happening? Like, you don't have an actual sync point?
No.
Alright, cool. Okay, guys, well, hey, this is Nathan, and I'm here with Alex.
Yeah, remember me from the last video.
Yeah, from Chrono Slingers Let's Plays. And we are playing the original Donkey Kong for Super Nintendo. This is on an actual Super Nintendo.
I mean, Nathan, if I can push up my glasses and whatnot, this is Donkey Kong Country.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. My bad. Donkey Kong Country. My bad. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Don't want to offend anybody. All right, let's get this game going, huh?
You're only going to offend Shigeru Miyamoto.
Okay, now you really need to push up your glasses right now.
Do you know who that is?
Is he the guy who designed Donkey Kong Country, I'm guessing?
He's the guy who designed Donkey Kong and is one of the most influential Nintendo guys ever.
Never mind. All right, he's the guy who designed Mario as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, right. I remember reading about that. He was originally going to call the game... He was trying to come up with a name for Donkey Kong. Have you heard the story?
Maybe, depending on what story it is.
Like, wow, you were just like rushing, like you're not getting anything. It's crazy.
I'm not getting anything?
I mean, like, you're getting like the letters and stuff, but like you're not getting any of the bonus
I'm good
stuff.
at this game.
Alright, you are good at this game. And you got a rhinoceros. That's kind of cool.
It's Rambi the Rhino.
Ooh, wow, look at that.
The way I always play it, just so you know, is like I play one level and you play another level unless I die.
Yeah, and then I take over.
Right.
What happens if you play, you die, I take over, and then we go to another level? Do I cover that next level?
I think we need to look at our respective insurance policies.
Okay. That'll be the plan. But that's not going to be the case for this one because we're just going to keep going.
What were you going to say about Shigeru?
Yeah, like how he came up with Donkey Kong. Like, the name Donkey Kong doesn't make any sense. He thought donkey was just like a term for, like, dumb.
Yeah.
And you got to start this. I don't have the control.
And Kong was like just a generic term for an ape.
Yeah. And now I'm in the rainy level. Sure. Oops.
Don't hit select or A.
I don't think I hit select. Oh, A does it. Okay.
Yeah, don't hit select or A.
It's an armadillo.
And
I have serious issues with armadillos.
We didn't say this last video, and we couldn't do it last video, but this game especially more so than Returns will highlight the differences in our play styles because we can play individually.
Yes, much more so.
And one right after the other. And I got to be honest, Nathan. I like the art style in this a little more.
Than Returns?
Than Returns.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's the original.
You just like to stick with the original, that's all.
You're correct.
How do I jump off? It's not letting me. Yeah, I got a rhinoceros.
The jump button, maybe.
I'm hitting the jump button. I can't... My screen is dark. You were saying that earlier. My TV screen is dark, and I'm having a hard time seeing...
Well, it's also a rainy level, so...
I know, but I'm having a hard time seeing these guys. You are probably going to have to take over for me here. Yep, there you go. Okay.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yep, I made myself go...
Dang it, I thought that's where a barrel was.
So now what happens? What does my insurance policy say at this point? Oh, hey, I'm the one taking over anyway, so...
I guess the all-knowing insurance policy said you take over.
All right. I'm glad our insurance policy is synced up with Nintendo pretty well, and I want that... I got it. Armadillos are like... Yeah. The only thing more terrifying is if you were playing as an armadillo fighting apes instead of being an ape fighting armadillos.
What about armadillos fighting armadillos?
That would not be as bad. Okay, did you ever hear of a game... Oh, wait, you're in there. I better let you out. Okay, there you go. You ever hear of a game called Armadillo Night? Do you remember that game from back in high school?
Yeah, that was a sequel to Rocket Knight Adventures. Or maybe it was the other way around.
Wait, what? Rocket Knight Adventures?
Yeah, the one that's starting the armadillo with a sword.
Yeah. I didn't know that there was a sequel to Armadillo Night.
It was either a sequel or the first one, I can't remember. There was one for the Super Nintendo, one for the Genesis. And there's a new one for the Xbox 360.
Seriously?
It was called Sparkster. That's what it was called.
That's what happened to it. That's why you can't play Armadillo Night online anymore.
What?
For those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, there was an awesome online web browser game you could play called Armadillo Night.
Uh-huh.
And I used to play that in high school and loved it. But for some reason, you all of a sudden their site was down and you just couldn't play it anymore. And I figured they just went out of business or something or what. Oh boy, this is nice. I can read now.
Are we talking about the same game or just a similar game?
Can I throw you?
No, that's only in the sequels.
Really?
Really.
Oh wait. Stupid armadillo threw me off. All right. There you go.
Wait, this was a Flash game you're talking about?
Yes. Armadillo Night. You were an armadillo, you ran around with a sword and hit stuff.
I wonder if that's based on Sparkster.
I think this is like... Alright, when did Sparkster come out? Because this was like back when we were in high school.
Sparkster was like from the 90s.
Oh, really? Were you an armadillo in that?
Yeah,
With a sword?
with a sword.
I wonder if Armadillo Night was based on that then.
Maybe.
Because... Yeah, no, Armadillo Night, we were playing that definitely since the 2000s.
You have to move, by the way.
Okay, yeah, there's your turn. Or do I want to go to Cranky's place?
No, he'll just say a bunch of stuff.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Your turn. Ooh, creepy snake.
I've played this game a few times, Nathan, just so you know.
Uh-huh. Well, it is your game.
Oh, I've had this game for, can you believe it, 19 years. It'll be 19 years
What?
since Christmas. Yep,
How old are you?
27. As of this
So the
recording.
game came out when you were like...
8 years old.
8? Oh, okay, I can believe that. I was going to say, I was thinking like maybe younger than that. Okay. We're getting old, Alex.
Yeah, let's not talk about it.
I'm not as old as Alex, but I'm still pretty old. All right. So anyway, I'm feeling like I'm having a hard time completing a thought because I keep getting distracted by something else, and we just go on talking about stuff.
You're just distracted by my gameplay.
I guess I am. Do you want to talk a little bit about some of this stuff without going into too much revealing detail? Some of the stuff that we're planning for our channels here coming up. We talked a little bit about it in our last...
gameplay. Well, we could talk about the genre of the game
Wait, I'm just thinking like a few things we're planning, like.
individually or together.
Some of the stuff we're planning a few things together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, have you talked about your project, or the project?
The theory project.
Right.
That is related to Harvest Moon. No, I have not talked about that in detail. I've only mentioned it, that we have a Harvest Moon. So that's one thing I'll bring up. We be playing Harvest Moon. Oh, this is my level. Oh, of course I get the water. You were giving me all the bad levels on purpose.
Nope.
See how long we got here? Well, I've been recording 7 minutes. We're good. Okay.
We could probably beat the first world and call it an episode.
Probably so, actually. You're right. So anyway, me and Alex have been working together on a special project involving...
Well, the contribution I've put is correcting one typo, I think.
But you're also going to contribute a lot of footage and a lot of,
This is true. Voiceover.
Yeah, and a lot of voiceover and possibly some of the scripting. And what was the other thing you were going to contribute? Some editing, yeah. And there was something else too, though. Is there a bonus level up here?
I don't know
It's
if there was
a
anything
crazy
else.
spinny octopus.
I think I might have, maybe I might post it to one more castle. Is probably the only other thing.
What, the video we're talking about?
Right.
Also, you're going to be like oh, there you go, your turn. I can focus now that I'm not playing.
Oh, I get it.
There.
I have to not start pauses it.
Gotcha. So anyway, one of the things you are contributing is you are going to go back through, at least I hope one of the things you're going to contribute, is you're going to go back through and check my work and make sure I'm not having any major plot holes with this thing.
Oh, right.
And I'm definitely going to need your help fixing some of those plot holes.
No, you mean logic errors?
Logic errors. Hey, there's a fish behind you, but there's also an octopus coming at you.
Because there's not really a plot.
Well, yeah, there's not really a plot. Logic errors. Just kill everything for that. No, you go ahead, really. You have fun with that fish. Anyway, so we're planning on that. Okay. Hey, you get an extra hit because... Oh, you get an ostrich, too. What do those things do?
If you get 3 of them, you go to a special bonus level.
Is that all? Can you still jump on him?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I was saving him.
Anyway, case in point, we got that coming up. And that's going to be a project as soon as I stop being lazy and get busy on it.
I was going to say that's an indefinite time.
I think you Harvest Moon fans are really going to enjoy this project. I'm a Harvest Moon fan and I'm enjoying it. And what else we got coming up, Alex?
I have not uploaded...
Hey, my turn, yeah.
You're going to get credit for this level, I guess. I have not uploaded my side project that I've alluded to, but I've recorded it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you what that was actually since we recorded the last one.
Oh yeah, I'm going to tell you off camera.
Oh yeah.
Mouth
it to me, they can't see. Okay, I have no idea what you just said. Okay.
Don't go to Funky's Flights.
Oh, I did not mean to go to Funky. Can I leave? Okay, I'm out of here, Funky. See ya. That kind of is my level I did. Your turn.
Oh, this is a hard level. You might want to let me play.
Yeah, I'll let you play it because you have played this game a million times.
This has a bunch of cannons in it.
Oh man, cannons are crazy.
and you probably don't know the shortcut.
All right, take it.
Yeah. I just said it. Crap.
That's okay. You know what? We're gonna bleep it out. We got the audio recorded. We can edit it out, dude. That's no problem. That is no thing at all. Remind me on that. We will edit this video before you leave, and we will bleep that out.
How long does it take you to edit?
It takes me to actual editing for something like this. It would only take me just a few minutes.
But, because it's straightforward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay, you guys did not hear the name of that because I bleeped it out, and if I didn't, please pretend you did not hear it.
I have more Fallout to play, and I haven't been recording because I've been working a lot of overtime, so I have like one day off between working a couple days. So that, and it's just, I don't know, it's not easy to set up, and I'm lazy. Dang it! If you jump really quickly, you can get in there.
Hey, I made another one.
I have a lot more Fallout to do, and I hope I'm not getting off track with what I'm recording. But I mean, like,
I'm jumping when I hit me.
I have a goal, and I hope I'm not. I hope I'm on track to that goal.
A goal for recording Fallout.
No. A goal for what I want to do while I record. Does that make sense? I want to get maxed out skill levels, maxed out.
Oh right, yeah.
Maxed out stats.
I gotcha.
And I think I'm a pretty realistic path on obtaining that. As long as I didn't lose my paper, that helps me.
One piece of paper in the computer era. Okay, we don't want to go to Candy. So, no,
yes, we do.
We do want to go to Candy.
We want to save.
We want to save the game. Okay. Hi there, I'm Candy Kong, and this is my save point. Yay!
Yeah, this is the only of the originals that it's free to save.
Really? It costs something on the other ones?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you have to pay banana coins.
Wow.
This guy has a much easier pattern than...
Oh, by the way, this is your...
okay.
I'm going to let you take this here.
Like, the last one was mine too?
Yeah, but I finished that last level, so whatever. It's all you, buddy.
And he only has like 3 hits, I think. Or 4.
Or 5.
The point is, it's not 6. And it's not that other guy.
Yep. There we go. I'm cleaning up your messes again, Alex.
Thanks.
Hey, look at that banana. Wow.
Hey, I beat 2 levels without dying.
That's good. You did good.
Thanks.
Okay, we're at 13 minutes. Do we want to quit it now or do we want to keep going?
Only 13 minutes?
You know, we're still not done with this topic of everything we're playing, so I say we go until we're done with this.
Okay.
With
It's
this.
your
We beat
channel.
The first world. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I would say you're the producer.
I'm the producer. Okay.
Fallout.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love these.
Oh, I have 2 episodes of... No, 2 or 3? 3 episodes of Deported in my head that just need to be made.
How in the world? Like, I don't say you come up like with all this information and everything on these episodes of Deported.
Like, what information are you talking about?
Are we really halfway already?
Are you talking about, like, the Sonic game?
Well, I mean, like any of your Deported episodes. Like, I would not have thought there was this much information on Deported video games.
Well, I mean, some of it's just empirical, like, just looking at the differences.
I guess what I'm saying is I didn't know there were this many ported video games in the world.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess I know there is, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. You didn't... Did
Hey.
you think there was, like, more original...
I guess I was thinking more things were original. Like, actually, until we started, whoa, I'm an ostrich! What in the world is going
I
on
love
here?
being an ostrich. Go all the way to the right as far as you can. Like, keep jumping and then going to the right. But also getting as many ostriches. You'll be...
What is going on here?
This is a bonus level. For every 200, you get an extra life, I think. Okay, what were you saying about ports? Get a few more. Just remember that place.
Okay.
Because whatever you get, like, there, it'll double it. There's a thing over there that will double them.
Really? Do I need to be like up high here?
Yeah. Like, you can climb to the top.
Okay, like since when do ostriches fly like this?
Since they were made by Rare.
You are correct. Like this, right?
Yeah. Oh, crud! That's my fault. I
Do I jump?
Yeah.
Yes!
You didn't make it.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, maybe there was a place over that hill, or whatever that thing is.
Gotcha.
What were you saying about the ported games?
I was just surprised. Until we started working on our special Harvest Moon project we're talking about,
Oh, right.
I was unaware that Mineral Town, or Friends of Mineral Town, was a port of Back to Nature.
Yeah.
I had no idea. And I was playing Friends of Mineral Town beforehand. I just didn't know it was a port.
Yeah. I don't know. It always, I guess it always fascinates me. And if you ever look at the Wikipedia page of something, it'll say look at Donkey Kong Country. It'll say this is originally on Super Nintendo, also on Game Boy and Game Boy Advance.
Gotcha. You get the minecart level. You get for that.
Yeah.
Okay, and I guess we better explain it. Well, no, we've explained what deported is to our viewers, haven't we?
Well, I have maybe to mine, but not to yours.
Okay, deported. Alex does a special video show. That's all you. Does a special video.
I'm not killing myself.
Oh, wow. Smart. Alex has a special video series on YouTube as a part of One More Castle, and he's probably going to start putting it
Well, they don't know what One More Castle is.
Okay, One More Castle is about...
Look at that.
What? You cheated. You have to do another one. I'm not doing that.
It's touted as the #1 retro video game site on the internet.
Yeah. Alex is one of the reviewers for One More Castle.
Yeah. And I'm actually pretty lucky because I don't know how I did it. No, I just contacted the site administrator and said, "Can I contribute?" And he said, "Yeah."
It's kind of cool. I should do that, except I don't know nearly as much about
Nuts.
retro games as you.
Have you ever heard of the company Infogrames?
Infogrames.
Yeah, it looks like it's spelled Infogrames, but it's pronounced Infogrames.
I have never heard of this before.
Because every time I see it I think it's
Your turn.
I think it's pronounced, or every time I used to see it before I knew how it was pronounced, I thought it was Infogrames.
Gotcha.
Just a random weird.
Right.
Well, I listen to the podcast, and I read what other people say. So I'll say my knowledge is not my own, and I missed a bonus level.
That's okay. There'll be more bonus levels.
So I just listen to what a lot of other people say and remember it. Darn it!
It's okay. It'll be all right. There'll be more DK barrels. Okay, it's not like we don't have 20 lives or something.
Right.
So anyway, as I was saying, One More Castle.
Yeah.
It's retro games.
Right.
And Alex contributes to that with a series called Deported, in which I have to tire for this, don't I?
Correct.
In which you tell him about it. What Deported is?
It's well, it started off as, and it's still kind of a show that compares like a game that was like in the arcade, for example, and its home port, where they take it and they make it for a different console than it was originally designed for.
I had a frog.
Like Paperboy, for example.
Yeah, Paperboy was originally an arcade game, and it was made for a console, right?
Right.
Or vice versa.
No, it was originally an arcade game. And they ported it to the NES and like some home computers as well, but I technically have it for the NES and the arcade version.
And I died.
Well, I don't have an arcade cabinet. I have Midway Arcade Treasures, which is awesome. But like, I mean, I was under the impression that it was exactly like the arcade game when I was a kid, because I didn't play it.
Sorry, just making sure. Oh, well, it was probably really loud in the mic there. I was just making sure that
It's okay.
we're actually recording audio from the game there.
But since I never played the NES version, or not much, I thought it was exactly like the arcade version. And there's actually one commercial that made me think that all ports were perfect, and I'll tell you about that in a second. But then I played the NES version after having played the arcade version first, and I thought, man, this stinks. This is not nearly as fun as the arcade version. So that's one of the inspirations for the video, just to like show you what you're missing out on, or show you. I died in pretty much the same spot, didn't I?
Yeah, but I think you got a little bit further. And you know what? I am thoroughly surprised that you can kill those guys by jumping on them with a frog.
You didn't know that, and you don't forget to get the frog.
I will try not to, because I want to be able to jump on these bee
Do you want to know the frog's name?
What is the frog's name?
Winky.
Winky the frog.
Yeah.
If I had a frog, I'd name him Winky, I guess.
It's good. But the video I was referring to that made me think arcade games are just like the... Excuse me. Don't worry, I did not get sick from being around Bria.
Yeah, Bria's my wife, if you don't remember.
I've had a tickle in my throat for a few days.
So,
the video that I was referring to, it's actually a commercial for Killer Instinct that they showed like way back in the day, and it was somebody destroying a Killer Instinct arcade machine and ripping a Super Nintendo cartridge out of a Super Nintendo that was in the arcade. So I thought, wow, I didn't know arcade games were just had Super Nintendos in them.
oh, so close there. Wow.
But that's completely false. There are not Super Nintendos
In arcades.
in arcades, right?
So they're not the same games, is what you're trying to say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Except for the Neo Geo.
Neo Geo. So
Yeah.
that basically is an arcade system.
Yeah, the like Metal Slug, if you've ever heard of that.
Yeah.
Metal Slug, if you were to play the arcade game and then play the home port on the Neo Geo system, I think it's called the AES. It is pretty much a perfect cart because it's like the carts are huge, physically huge, and it's like hundreds of megabits big. Like, darn it! I mean, it's probably 20. I don't know. It's way bigger than a Super Nintendo cart. Is my point. Physically and capacity wise, so that's why it's a perfect port. Was there anything else you wanted me to say about One More Castle? Because
Not that I was thinking of. That was mostly just to kind of talk about the videos going on in your channel and your projects.
oh yeah, oh
And,
I guess with the side thing, I guess with the side things, it's like with the insert name of the game I mentioned earlier here.
No, we don't want to insert it. We don't want them to know what it is.
Oh, delete.
Delete it. Delete that insert.
With that, I had a really good time playing and recording it, and like I did not have any trouble trying to find material to talk about, which not even Nathan's seen it because
I have not seen it. No,
I don't
It's
have
not
it.
a very common game, is it? It's kind of a rare game, isn't it?
no.
Really? How come I had never heard of it before I met you? Before I talked to you about it?
It's a downloadable only game. Is that why?
I bet that's why I've never heard of
And
it.
it's only for PlayStation.
Okay. By PlayStation, you mean PlayStation 3.
Oh yeah.
Right, gotcha. Okay.
But anyways, like it was good to take a break from Fallout. Fallout can be hard to record sometimes, just because I don't know what to talk about or whatever, and like variety is good. And I figure there's games that won't need a whole LP, and that could be fun to record for.
That could be that game.
Yeah. And possibly Fallout New Vegas. I don't think I'll do a complete LP of that.
Gotcha. Hey, before we actually start another level,
Uh-huh.
that's pretty much it.
Okay.
And the only other thing there was one other project we were talking about, and that's
Oh.
where we're both going to play a game together. But you mentioned that a little bit on the last video.
Well, I think we should save that and describe that in the next one.
We will describe that in the next one, but we won't name the game yet. Is that what we're doing?
No, we
Okay.
can just talk about it a little bit.
All right, you guys have to watch the next video to catch up. Thanks a lot for watching. We will see you next time.
And stay frosty. Can't see me giving the piece.